really feel about each other, but Tony G can rub some players the wrong way, and some players take it in stride as part of the game, but some people hold a grudge, and I don't know what the situation is with Devilfish, but we might see a little bit more from these two, a few more sparks before this game is over.
Doyle's been quiet, raises it to 37,000. Devilfish not going to play.
But I think Devilfish did talk a little bit too much in that last hand.
I don't like passing my blinds.
Tony G might have tried to make a move there in that last hand. But Devilfish said something, and immediately Tony G threw his hand away. Now here, he's calling Doyle with a 9-8, and he's flopped a pair of 8s. And Doyle didn't flop anything in checks.
On the turn, there's a king. Tony G checks again.
Now this makes Doyle an inside straight draw. He would make the nut straight with a queen. He would also win with a 10 or jack, but he doesn't know that. He's just representing that that king hit him.
The bet is now 42,000, and the action goes back to Tony G.
Tony G's got the pair of 8s. Does Doyle really have a strong hand, or is he bluffing? Tony G suspects something here. You can tell by his demeanor, by the way he's not talking. He calls. Very good call.
Rolls him in. A slight glance there from Doyle.
Doyle says, put that queen up there, son.
Here comes the river. 4 of diamonds. It's
Tony
a blank.
G still has the best hand. And Doyle saying, what am I going to do now? I know I can't win. I'm going to bet. I'm putting them all in here. Here you go. All my chips.
So the ultimate bluff now from Doyle. And the spotlight shifts back now to the Australian.
What Tony G is thinking, Doyle raised before the flop. Didn't bet on the flop. Bet when the king hit.
Can beat Queen Jack, Doyle.
Take it.
I can beat Queen Jack.
Devilfish says, you're going to talk in my pots, Tony G. I'm going to talk in your pots.
I call.
What a call.
Wow.
What
This will be a good call for TV. That's the Tony G. That is the Tony G. Yeah, baby.
So Doyle Brunson eliminated, settles for 5th place.
Yeah, good luck, fellas.
You know you're my idol. You know that. Now you got to face me, Devilfish. Mr. Devilfish, the Tony G is here for you.
So now you're going to raise my blind just because it's on TV, right?
It's not because I don't respect you, that's for sure. That's not the reason I'm going to raise your blinds. I'll raise. It's not the reason I'm raising your blinds. It's not because I don't respect you.
Might have something to do with the pocket kings.
That's the
You
reason.
guys want to take me on? I'm ready.
There you go, that big, right?
I'm ready. I'm ready with this, right? You'd be ready too.
What you show?
King 7.
Turn it over, please. You just show it.
Oh, look at that. You'd be ready with that too, wouldn't you?
Tony G tried to show his kings to
not as easy
Don
as it
O'Day,
looks,
the
is it?
conservative player.
I'll get you.
Wanted Devilfish to wonder what he
Must
had,
you.
but Devilfish says, you show one country, you show all.
You game to attack? Who's the captain, Devilfish? You the captain? You're not my captain.
Oh, you captain the Titanic?
Captain of the table. I'm the captain.
Tony G raising it to 60,000. Action goes to the Don. Has something to work with there, ace-queen.
Don O'Day has got ace-queen. He's been quiet for a long time. He's not going to be quiet in this hand.
Stewing on the 60,000.
Well, when you're playing three-handed, ace-queen is a quality hand, and Don O'Day's going all in.
I call.
And immediately, Tony G calls with his 6s. Seems like any pair is good for Tony G.
No.
He's made a good call here. He's a favorite to win.
We'll see it
I'm
later.
going to sweat for an ace or a queen this time.
Sweat for what you want. I don't mind. I won't feel bad, whatever you sweat for. Nobody can control the cards now.
Tony's a 54% favorite. Don's going to have to get lucky here, catch an ace or a queen.
Flop comes down, 4s and a jack.
No help. Don O'Day might be Tony G's next victim here, unless he can catch an ace or queen on one of these two cards.
A 3 on the turn.
One card left.
There it is.
Another victim
Well
for
done,
Tony G.
You're a bit blessed, you, Tony G.
I don't mind. I'm too smart for being blessed.
Tony G's flopped second pair of tens. Devilfish doesn't have anything.
Based on those tens, Tony G's going to bet 30,000.
Looks like Devilfish is going to call. I don't see a call here. I can see him raising, but I don't know why he's calling. He's got king high.
Jack on the turn. That gives Tony G 2 pair.
I check.
And Tony G checks. Devilfish would make a straight with a queen or a 9.
But it's a 3 on the river.
Looks like Devilfish might bet out here. Tony G confused him by checking on the turn.
$70,000 bet from Devilfish. And Tony G, right off the bat, I'm going to raise.
Tony G feels he has the best hand here. He might be putting Devilfish on a weak ace.
200 more.
He thinks his 2 pair is good.
And Tony G's going to raise 200,000 more. Now what's going through Devilfish's mind?
I believe Devilfish realizes the only thing he can do is possibly go all in, make a big raise here. He suspects for some reason that Tony G doesn't have much of a hand. And if he comes over the top, he'll win this pot.
Call.
He's just going to call with king high. That surprised me.
Never read the Tony G.
Called you with king high there, bro. Don't be bluffing me.
You never read the Tony G whatsoever.
I know you never had 9 queen or
Well, I know.
queen.
I know that. But I did have 2 pair though. Like king high is a bit generous, isn't it? To call the Tony G with that.
Don't be bluffing the fish, huh?
No. You know me. I'm still going to try. Even if you call me the king high, I still try.
Nothing, or you had a big hand.
You misunderstood the whole thing. You got a 9 at least.
Well, a surprise, eh? Worst hand.
Sorry, Devilfish.
I expected it. I was
Sorry
only...
about it. Yeah, baby, here's the champ. Now I'm a champ.
He got all his money in
I
with the
got
worst
all your
hand.
money too, baby.
He got it all in with the worst hand.
You can
and got
file the
lucky.
form. They'll give you a form to complain.
Wow.
You got a bad beat. I'll put my hand up for that.
Wow.
I'll put my hand up. You got a bad beat. Bring in the form. Come on, mate. It's just poker, mate. Off the table, we go and have a sing and a song. You know. I love it.
Almost a
great
tender
sport.
moment there.
It's a great sport. It's better to win, though. I told you. Winners have more fun.
Tony G's like an insult comic. He insults you, then he comes back and says you're great. Then he insults
All
you.
over butter shouting now. Bye-bye, Mr. Devilfish.